Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Check 1 2 1 2. Chinese encoder, 1080p.
Seven for 8. 7 for 9. Forgive measure 8 for 10 for our defending and returning champ, Dennis Coons. Congratulations, Dennis.
Check 1, 2, 3.
Again for Dennis Coons, we'll now have the red team playing the black team.
Yes, Hey, what should I do for a Zoom? Are we gonna do a Zoom call? Yeah. Check 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Get the bad box. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right.
You got me on the sound?
Alright, I'm gonna just, I guess I don't have it.
I was wondering. I'm like,
Now, yeah, now that I'm seeing it, I'm like,
what are you gonna plug it in that port up there?
no,
How was you gonna work?
SDI, I figured stuff. I don't know. Like now that I'm looking at it, the faster. Doug Stasic, BFA Sports Team is here. And after a lengthy internet delay, we are now live with audio. So appreciate you watching the game. It's red versus black. And right now, it's a tie ball game. 17 all here on the live stream. For the Sandy G making strides against breast cancer team. Of course, they're powered by RK Chevrolet, and Kind and Carey, employees of City Hall, have taken the floor. But you be the judge of that as you watch along the way. Plenty of guests will be on the air, and we have still a few hours of coverage. But make no fear, if you didn't hear the earlier games, we're going to make a broadcast of that too. So stay tuned. Social media for the announcement of when we'll be able to mix that. But in the meantime, we're going to bring you up to speed. That's great. As we are 12 minutes and 30-some seconds away left in the second half. Of course, 2 15-minute running clocks for each half for these two-team games. Team Gray had won earlier. They will face, I believe, the winner of a few more upcoming games. And, of course, the 40 and over contest, so don't go anywhere for that. And right now on the charity stripe, it is Jerry Griggs. Griggs bricks the first and takes a second attempt second. Not sure exactly what his department looks like in City Hall, but clearly that is a building made on a strong foundation. But he tickles the twine finally to go 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Team Red on the floor, it'll be Darren Munoz, Tovine Potts, Michael Beltran, Manny Aguilar, and Miguel Cintron. So got a 40% probability that a Cintron and Team Red with a 1-point lead. And from the corner, Jerry Griggs hits the 3. So he likes to go downtown. Hangs out right there on Landis Avenue for lunch, I'm being told. And strolls to the downtown for the corner 3. And now look at this, another rebound steal by Aguilar. Rebound to the floor. Potts, the big man, former pride of Sacred Heart High School, not able to. Gucci, of course, the honorable host of this event. Tony Quigley, head of the city's IT and Information Division. He is a basketball fan and a part-time basketball, at least pretend basketball player. He'll be playing in one of the games later on this fine afternoon. And Sammy Celebrate with the dad bod, trying to dish to Griggs, and too much mustard on a hot dog. 3 ball from the wing. Well, you know, Cintron from downtown. Raining 3s here on this Saturday morning. And now Team Black with the ball. Griggs from the wing, dishes it inside, and back from 3-ball land. They're gonna have to cover this guy. I come hard at Griggs, and he comes hard with another 3. That's 7 just in the second half for the man wearing number 6. 24-22, Team Black in this playground special. Back and forth they seesaw. Looking inside is Munoz. He dishes, and now Cintron! The harm and the holler. He gets it to go. And that's a big spot. He'll tie this game at 24. And the crowd coming to its feet, supporting this squad. And there's another 3. Man, all you can eat everybody's passed, but man, there's a wide open buffet going on right here. Maybe they came from Larry's too down there on Main Road. Great place to eat breakfast on a Saturday morning. My brother from another, Al Fisher, he claims to be working this Saturday morning, but if I guessed, you'd probably find him over at Larry's, right there on the end of that buffet table. Whistle's blown, timeout on the floor. Looking across the bench, we pray that Dennis Coons has not been named head coach of this squad. Like usual, he's throwing his hands up wondering exactly what's going on. So he wants to have a word with the official. He says, don't you know I'm the now back-to-back defending free throw shooting champ? Thankfully for all of you at home, we were having technical issues and you didn't have to bear trying to watch him shoot free throws. I can only tell you how low of a bar the competition actually was. Well, oxygen masks are out on both the benches. Luckily, no hookahs. But nonetheless, we got ourselves a 27-25 ball game. Slight edge to the team wearing the black t-shirts. Awesome look, by the way. Logo, super sharp. Tony Quigley and his team doing a nice job every year now, elevating this experience. Sam Celebrate looking to inbounds the ball. And if he's a smart man, he's not listening to a single word that his coach is telling him. Which is usually what Sammy does, as I can attribute being his baseball coach many moves ago. 3 ball from the corner. That one not going to be there, but Sammy Celebrate comes down with a rebound. They get it back to Griggs. Griggs finally gives it up to Manny Aguilar. Now back to work we go, and now number 7 is in the line. He goes to the hole. We're going to call an offensive charge. My, oh my. Questionable call.
All right, Pops.
Questionable call as Cameron Lopez takes the stage. He takes a hit on the deck. So now back to work we go. It'll be Cintron. He's joined out on the wing, pops it out from the parking lot. Way off the mark. At least somebody can laugh, and that looked like that was from the hands of number 10, Michael Beltran. Back to work we go. Here comes Lopez. He gives that ball up, and that was Noel Perez Torres. NPT. Yeah, he's looking through his glasses because we're not quite sure we can actually make out what he thought that was supposed to be. So he's going to check on the prescription, and he's going to set his sights, sinks the first of 2 as he heads to the line. And my goodness, back-to-back on the free throws. Team record, first 2 that they've actually drained back-to-back all morning. Team Red now back in action. They're going to move up, and a little bit of circus. They get number 11, Manny Aguilar, on the head. And he's going to go to the line. Of course, if you haven't watched one of the broadcasts for this March Madness Classic before, you can appreciate this broadcast is loaded with sarcasm and missing a lot of talent, both on the floor and on the microphone. But it's all for a good cause, and it's all in good fun. My goodness, children, hide your eyes. You want them to play basketball, don't let them watch Manny Aguilar take free throws. Back to work we go, Griggs. He crosses center court, Sammy Celebrate. Kicks it across, NPT. Inside look. It's a nice pass of the game. Lopez can't get it to go. Rebound nonetheless. And Team Red, they're not on the run, but hoping not to pull a hamstring. Inside goes Cintron, and he's got the bucket. Will they give him the continuation? Not likely. Everyone's trying to keep a straight face. 28-26, a 3-point edge for Team Black. Team Red back to work offensively, hoping not to actually offend anybody watching. 3 ball, Cintron. It's off the mark. Inside, oh, look at this. Potts showing why he was a baseball player. And now it's going to be Griggs. Team Black back to work. Noel Perez Torres wipes off the lenses, heads to the lane, kicks it to the corner, and that ball is stolen. Cintron, the beard, he's on the move. Somehow ended up, it's number 4, Munoz. And Munoz making the fans happy here, closing this to a 29-28 point game. 4:28 to go. Tony Quigley did a nice job here early on, at least, with the lineup card. A little bit of parity. And I'm not talking about matchups. This is comical. Sammy Celebrate kicks it back. It'll be NPT. He gives it up to Griggs. Griggs, another 3. And that's off Celebrate's back. And that will go to Team Red. Team Red, opportunity to steal the lead. Clock continues to wind. We're under 4. Here comes Cintron. Cintron kicks it out. 3 ball. Yes! Give him some love, Darren Munoz. Team Red comes all the way from behind. They're up 31-29. What's Griggs going to do about it? He's looking for the basketball. And now Sammy Celebrate. They're trying to go big. And into the corner, it is Griggs. He looks to give it up. NPT for 3. No, it's long. Potts with the board. Pushes it along. Red's ahead. They're going to try to run out of real estate. Here comes Munoz. Draws the contact, and he's going to draw a free trip to the line. Courtesy of our friends GE Mechanical, located on Main Road for all of your HVAC needs. And looks like we got cramp. Got a timeout on the floor. That's Cam Lopez. So Lopez going to get to his feet. So they're going to huddle up. Going to get out the icy hot, probably an ace bandage or 2. Being told that Team Gray was the one that advanced earlier today. And now, strategy comes into play. We're 3 minutes just about from the end of this contest. Of course, Team Gray advanced earlier this morning over Team Black, who was playing, I guess, on the back-to-back. That's what it was, right? Take a look at the updated standings here. Of course, we're waiting for Team Sandy captain over at RK Chevrolet, Mr. Jim G. He just returned from spring training down in Florida, but thankfully he wasn't training for this game because he may be tall, but I don't think you want to see him actually play basketball. So he'll join me on the mic, fill you in on all the great activities, fundraising efforts that the #1 Chevrolet dealership in the country has been involved with in helping raise money for breast cancer awareness and research, where all the proceeds of today's event will be headed. 32-29, it's a 3-point lead. And now a 2-possession ball game as Munoz locks it in. Team Black on the move. Gonna go to the corner, baseline dribble, gonna be long. Cintron now. Oh, a little quick step. Cintron with the hot pink sneakers, but ice cold passing skills. It's a miracle. Lopez couldn't barely get up off the floor moments ago, but now he's out there dishing out the basketball. Griggs from downtown doesn't call it, and it is off the mark in front of the rim. Team Red trying to push this to a 3-possession ball game, and it looks like they got a chance. It's only 2. 29-35, a 6-point deficit for Team Black. They're going to have to heat it up. Celebrate looks for 3, shoots it, and it's short. Red on the rebound. They're going to try to slow it down. Expect to see Team Black with a little bit more pressure. Thanks to Bobby Penza and the Rap Performance Team, official gear suppliers of this fine event. T-shirts, hoodies, and more. Be sure to give a shout and a thank you. Team RAP, Rap Performance, official suppliers of this March Madness event. Team Black now on the move. Griggs looks to the corner. 3 ball, that one is short. So NPT, Noel Perez Torres had a good look. Couldn't get it to go. Now, a minute and a half, they're down 2 possessions. And now a little bit more pressure here on defense. 3 ball, Munoz ices it in and out of the cylinder. Could it be costly? And that is Rocco Celebre with the board now. On the move, Noel Perez Torres for 2. Close the lead to now 4. Also want to thank the Hardenberg Beyond the Insurance Group. Many locations to serve you throughout South Jersey. And they're going to call it a red possession. Clock continues to tick, and now it'll stop. 53.7 seconds. So again, 2 15-minute halves, running clocks. Clocks stop at 5 minutes. 1-on-1 at 7 fouls. Double bonus at 10. And if we go to overtime, it's a 3-minute period. 2 timeouts per half. And when we hit the over 40 game, smart move to let you all know that those timeouts will be unlimited. But for most of the game, I expect it kind of look like it's a timeout. Team Red now. Under 30 clicks. They have the lead, 35-31. Now it's a 2-possession game, 20 seconds. Team Black gonna have to hurry. Doesn't look like they have much in the tank. Griggs has been hot. He'll probably launch a 3. Trying to close it, he does. It's a little long, and that will likely ice it. 37-31 will be the final of this one as Cintron will dribble it out, and that will end the ball game. So great work by both squads, and we're gonna have the 3-point shooting contest is coming up next. This will give us a brief chance to step away. We'll be back.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
All right, we're headed back for the 3-point contest. We're going to try to get some legs, and I'm going to switch microphones here on BFA. All right, so I'm out here with Tony Quigley. Gonna
Points. We're going corner, wing, top of the key, wing, corner, and then back here at the green is worth 4 points. So each shot's worth, each mate's worth 2. Out here is your last shot worth 4 points. All right, you guys good? 1 shot. You guys good?
All right, so some instructions from Tony Quigley. But now the reality is, will we actually see anything made? Out here with Dennis Coons and Kevin Groman.
Well, two-time champion right there.
Defending 2-time champion. Bar was very low. I saw the talent you were against, so we're going to probably have to not really give you all the credit.
He's going
for the threes? He's going for the double titles?
No, you're not. You changed your mind?
No.
I thought you were.
Will we actually see anybody make any threes?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So these two gentlemen will probably make a couple.
Ethan will definitely make some. When he's alone, he can make some. Steve will make some.
Yeah, I'm operating on 1 Achilles.
I like. You don't need to.
Yeah, I was good at passing and drinking. Gatorade, of course.
Old school set shot.
Yeah, man. They would just get trapped looking at my amazing physique, and they just. I did, man. I always had good gear. Today. Yeah, I'm alone. My wife hasn't left me yet, but it's early.
Sure, I meant
Oh, okay. Well,
you want to come out and bring some of these chops?
well, he's working. We know that doesn't happen much, but he's actually working.
He probably would have had off if he still was at TDP.
All right, and that'll wrap it up. Let's go check out the three-point contest here. Plenty of... Oh, the stroke, Munoz from downtown. Down here on the court, you can see the action behind me, Nick Penza. So, three-point contest is underway. We saw a lot of guys that proved they can't actually play the game, but they're going to at least try to shoot threes. So Munoz has been pretty hot. I got to give him some credit, but if you're looking for any NBA lottery picks, this will be about the last place you'll find one. Here with Tony Quigley. I'm doing well, man. Did you take the Pepto-Bismol this morning? Because some of this shooting I'm seeing is kind of making me a little nauseous.
I don't know. This guy's really doing a great job there. He's really impressive. He didn't really show much in the game he just played, but he is on fire. He only missed 2 shots.
So Munoz wears number 4, but he's hot from the three-point land. And look at this. I'm talking smack, and he's just dropping buckets.
Yeah, our defending champ, Lucas Perez, is going to be here today, but Efrain Santiago, who lit it up in game 1, thought he was the winner. But I'll tell you right now, Darren Munoz is really putting the pressure on him.
Oh, Munoz coming out hot. Got bonus buckets. In and out. My, oh my. All right, let's go check on Tovai and Potts. And Potts. You want a baseball instead, Potts? Okay. He's shooting threes from the corner. He's just warming up. I came over here, made him ice cold. No pressure. There it is, Potts. Knocking it down. Just heating it up, but you actually just heard, it looks like Munoz, the leader, with 24. No, you're good. You're good.
That was an interesting round.
It was.
He got started once he saw a fall. All right, who's up?
So Munoz was down there with 24.
This gentleman had 10.
Yeah, Tovai and Potts, awesome baseball player.
I heard. That's the rumor.
Yeah.
Who's still in there? Anybody working with you on the championship game?
That's to be determined. So if you want to, KG, you want to come in, you can be the color analyst. One of Vineland City Hall's IT's finest. Helping keep us connected.
That's what we try to do. We just try to make everything.
And the public in the know.
And it's always growing season.
Oh, it is. Hashtag City of Vineland. All right. So after this, we got another game coming up. I got to check the schedule. But nonetheless, lots to celebrate. Great day for a great cause. Plenty of people in the building. Plenty of ways that you can help out. Make your donations. And we continue to celebrate an awesome day. And now you saw Cintron earlier light it up. He had 10 points in the first round. So we have 20. I think Munoz is going to be tough to beat.
It is impressive. I mean, he played last year. I wasn't expecting that kind of performance for him. It's good. He must have been hitting the wire or something like that in the offseason. Getting prepared.
Well, he was training. I mean, he comes out of the gate, says, I got to be better. I can do better. And so, sure enough, I mean, you want to always impress your boss. I mean, we got the mayor on the court, so you got to make sure that you're doing a good job.
And, normally when you're in the NBA watching three-point shootout. You don't have the commissioner or anybody rebounding for you. This doesn't really for these guys.
All right, we'll get over to the mayor, see if he wants to come in here. So, Mayor Anthony Finucci, the pressure that you're putting on these city employees by being on the court. I mean,
with that one.
I don't remember the commissioner of the NBA being on the court when they're shooting 3 points, but you really like to inspect what you expect.
Listen, he's soft. You know, the NBA is a soft league now. It's not like the NBA we grew up with in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, Adam Silver, not as good of a commissioner, right? Not as good of a commissioner. So great day though, Mayor.
Absolutely. We've had some players like Bill Lambier out here already today. I saw a few hacks that were all right, but fantastic. Thank you for covering today.
Hey, always a good time. We're floating around a little bit. Championship games, we had 2 games underway. It looked pretty good. The guys were getting loose. So you're playing in a new division this year called the Season Division.
The old timers.
Oh, is that what it's called? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, we're all getting there.
Definitely 40 and over, and looking forward to just getting up and down the court, having some fun with the guys, and really just pushing everybody out there. This is a great day, as you know. The camaraderie is awesome. The different departments coming together is wonderful. Big shout out to Tony and the IS team for coordinating things, and Krista Dickinson for doing what she does best over there. Janine and everybody holding it down. We have all kinds of food. Hope you guys eat.
The booth, yeah, listen, we'll be over to eat. And of course, my brother from another, Al Fisher, there's one thing he doesn't miss is a meal.
Where is Al?
Well, although he had to work this morning, so he claims he's working.
Well, hopefully he can come over for something to eat.
That's what I told him. So he'll be over hopefully in time for the championship game.
Shout out to Crumbs Cafe for getting us all set up today.
Oh, awesome.
Robin really hooked it up and got us together. We called up. I said, I want to get some food for everybody. And Bobby D jumped into it, coordinated the menu with her, and we took care of it. She did a great job for us as always. And good stuff, all good stuff for a great cause.
Hey, listen, great people around the town. Everybody always steps up. Local businesses supporting local causes. Any predictions of what team, if you're looking at the roster? I mean, you know who the hard workers are. You have high expectations. So how does that play out of what you see Monday through Friday to come into here?
In the 40 and over league, we're winning. It just goes without saying. It will happen. Dennis Coons, the foul shot champion here, will handle his business from the line if necessary. Quickly will be on tap with his 3. So we're looking good. Kevin and I are going to have to work down low and beat these other guys up. On the other side, for the Young Buck division, I think that great team's taking it all.
Well, the great team came out hot. And I got to tell you, there's somebody that works in the finance department that I just hope he's doing better from a math standpoint than what I saw him actually shoot. And of course, I'm talking about Drew Stasic, one of the newer teammates over there in City Hall.
It's all good. Listen, he works hard over there. He's doing good. He's fitting in wonderful. And you know what? Again, he's blending in with everybody quick. He's already one of the guys, which is good. But yeah, he needs help with the shot.
All right. Well, he needs to help in more ways than one. But Mayor, we appreciate you being here this morning. We'll catch up with you soon.
As always, hey,
all right.
Stay tuned for 4th of July.
Oh, fireworks in the building tonight. They'll be in the summer. We'll be right back, right here on BFA.
never let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up, cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless.
VFA Sports to benefit Team Sandy and to making strides against breast cancer squad powered by RK Chevrolet. Doug Stasic and the VFA team ready to bring you the over 40 division game. So Team Pink versus Team Blue. For Team Pink, it's going to be Brian Murray, Ryan Headley, Jay Hares, Anthony Patterson, and Greg Gallo. For Team Blue, well, they are led by none other the Honorable Mayor Anthony Finucci. Jeff Celebrant, Kevin Groman, Dennis Coons, Greg Pacito, and Tony Quigley, the organizer of today's festivities and the head of the IT and Information Department here in the city of Vineland, rounds out the roster, and we've had a good run here this morning, all for good fun and good cause. And I will caution you, if you haven't watched any of these events before, I can assure you that they will be full of sarcasm and probably empty of talent, both on the court and on the microphone. So again, here to have a good time, so hopefully you don't take things too seriously and you're not looking for my mailing address. All right, Team Pink, Team Blue. Someone will take the victory, and somebody will go home with the agony of defeat. And most likely everybody will go home in need of oxygen, ice packs, bandages, and icy hot. Here's the tip-off, and away we go. Mayor Finucci hands it off to Dennis Coons. Coons, the two-time free throw champion here at the event. Coons now tries to get it inside to Jeff Celebrate.
Come on,
That play looked more from Athletic. It'll be Tony Quigley. Quigley into Coons.
Shoot it!
And now back to TQ. Quigley looking for a shot, decides to give it up to the mayor, and the mayor handing it off. That went from, that was number 9. Greg Pacito. Now Quigley to his left. He wears number 1 today. The mayor back to Quigley. Too much mustard on a hot dog. Somehow nobody calls the kick ball. Apparently it's soccer. Unbelievable dribbling skills there by Hares. Team Blue. For 3, it's Quigley. That one is long. And that is Hares. Doesn't have any on his head, but that's his last name. Oh, look at this spin move. Fancy by Greg Gallo. Can't get that to go. Scoreboard is operational. I assure you of it. It just nobody can actually put a ball in the basket. So the mayor, he's back out in front. Gives it over to Coons.
On the middle.
A lot of tapping around as if it was a volleyball match. Quigley looking for room, dishes it to nobody except for Team Pink. Team Pink.
That's your balls, not mine. That's your balls.
Yeah, he is.
I'm running out of adjectives. Brian Murray,
Hey!
the fire marshal. He's in fuego.
Save some for next game.
Maybe that was more like a smoldering mulch pile that might be smoking. He puts the first 2 on the board, though, for Team Pink, holding on to this 2-0 lead and this offensive juggernaut of the ball game. Turnovers. There are plenty. I want to thank Crumbs Bakery. They're actually here, speaking of turnovers. Hares falls short, but somehow Greg Gallo ends up connecting for 2. Dennis Coons leading Team Blue to where we're not quite sure. Quigley, the Rainmaker, still comes up empty. Clock continues to melt. Just over 12 minutes in half number 1. Supposed to be 2 15-minute running clock halves. When they get to 5 minutes, it'll stop at the whistle. And that was something. That was Ryan Headley. Ryan Headley couldn't get it to go. Kevin Groman now in for the Team Blue, wearing the pink bandana. Of course, breast cancer awareness there, KG, player number 8. Not taunting the pink team, although that could have been on his mind too. Trying to get in their heads a little bit. So here comes Brian Murray kicking it out. Now that is Patterson. That one is off the mark. Rebound by Brian Murray. He hits the deck. And we got ourselves another turnover. Coons gives the ball into Mayor Finucci.
Oh, press it.
The Mayor
Press
setting
it.
himself up for success. Surrounding himself with talent inside City Hall. But I got to tell you, the team he created here on the court, questionable. Questionable at best as far as talent on the floor. Team Pink will now continue to roll. And it's Hare. Hare, rumored to be a dance champion back in high school. Probably put those rumors to bed pretty quickly.
Come on, Butterfingers.
I watched
Come
this
on,
video.
department director. Come on, department head.
All right, so now it'll be Gallo. He's got 2 of the 4 points. Oh, and there's Strip. A little thievery. Quigley blocks the fire marshal. He gives it up to Kevin Grovade, and we got ourselves something that resembles basketball. Team Blue for 2. Good answer back by the boys in blue. Speaking of which, we get the sergeant's test was today, so a couple of guys are missing and usually participate in the event. Best of luck to those that were testing out to elevate their careers with the police department. Tony Quigley now. Back in action. Quigley, no call. Team Pink is on the move. Gallo gives it up to Hare. Hare's looking for a pass, but Gallo can't get it to him. He does get Hare's to get the rebound. It goes off, but through. So they say it didn't hit Team Blue. Instead, it was team's blue ball. And now Dennis Coons, showcasing that he's a much better free throw shooter than he is point guard. Coons gives the ball up, and that one's long for Pasito. The Mayor for 3. He hits it! Bang! The Mayor calling his shot, and he drains it. My, oh my. Lots to celebrate there. That one's going to put Team Blue on top 5-4. Patterson can't get it to go. Pasito now with the rebound. Out to Quigley. Quigley stepping on the line, and that one is long. And now Gallo has Team Pink back on the board, and don't look anywhere. Pasito, a little thievery. Not sure what law he just broke, but he stole it. Coons. Oh, the step up bunny. That one's long. Coons, he's short, but we already know that. Team Pink is now back in action. And now Team Pink can't get it to go. Team Blue out of gas, and we only have another 7.5 minutes plus here in the first half. The bearded wonder, Kevin Groman. Groman kicks it out to Quigley. Now Coons from the Mayor. Coons can't get it to go. Headley with the rebound. Pushes it up to Fire Marshal Bryant. Inside, and there you go. Look at Gallo. He's playing basketball. 6-5 now, Team Pink. In this back and forth contest. 3-ball, Quigley. The bank is closed. Even Ocean First, where Al Fisher's supposed to be right now.
Do it again on this side and break the pulley.
Come on, dude.
Brian Murray now on the rebound. to his left. Oh, and Harris hits the deck hard. Ran into the wall. That is the mayor. Seems to be all right. They're going to hit the reset button. Perhaps get out the tub of Icy Hot. Brian Murray baseline. Jumper can't go. Tapped out of bounds, and it'll be Team Blue. I want to thank our friends at Allen Associates, proud sponsors of this March Madness charity event. Richie Allen and the team. Office is located right over there on Brewster Road in Vineland. Sponsors of our broadcast, of course, BFA Homeworks. Visit BFAHomeworks.com. For yours truly, Doug Stassi, happy to help you out with all of your real estate. Buying, selling, looking to invest. Give me a call. Quigley knocks the ball out of bounds, and it looks like it'll still be Team Blue underneath. Quigley gets the inbounds pass, at least he tries to. Dressed as if he held up a 7-Eleven this morning. That ball is launched and it's off the mark. And now, Team Pink is on the move. Look out, it's Gallo. Him versus KG. He tries to spin. Hares, step back jumper. Connects for his first 2 of the game. And it's an 8-5 contest. And you're looking at Brian Murray, but I assure you it's just a timeout. No one called 911, but a few guys on the court right now might be thinking they're going to need to do that. Heart rates are racing, lots of deep, heavy breathing, but not a whole lot of results to show for that sweat. So most of the guys on these 2 squads don't know how to usually find a gym. Somehow they found the basketball court.
We're going to chill for a while.
But it's all for good fun, and it's all for a good cause. So I want to thank our friends across this fine city for stepping up and supporting this event. There's a look at Anthony Finucci, the mayor. Also Kevin Groman, another talented phenom who actually has basketball talent, I might mind you, Kevin Groman, and talent in the IT department and information systems here in City Hall. Helping us keep connected and helping Vineland grow. So they're going to break through here.
Water, where's your water? Where's Stevie's water?
And going around the horn.
Dad, where's Stevie's water bottle?
Thank A.R. Finucci Real Estate, RAP Performance, Fresh Wave, Hardenberg, Beyond the Insurance Group, G Mechanical, First Choice Freezer and Cold Storage, and of course Northeast Precast. And look at Jeff Celebrite contributing as he steps in for the first few minutes of this game. And now it's 8-7. So Team Blue closes it to within 1. Gallo now. Steve looking. He fires out. Team Pink had to create some bench
Is
depth.
Caston your son?
Because I believe that's Richie.
That's Stevie. He was like, Mom, that's Caston. And I was like, how do you know Caston?
And there's
He's in my
another ball
class, Mom.
finds its way through the hole. So Brian Murray,
I know. I said, Stevie, go
also
play
the
with him.
proud
He was like,
father of Brian J. Murray,
yeah.
also known as BJ, Brian Murray Jr., owner of Accelerated Transport. Another great
I can't get
business
them to
leader
leave.
gives back to the city.
I'm like, let's go.
So now it is Gallo. Gallo now to
Who
Franchetta.
plays Fortnite?
Franchetta
Stevie,
decides
Caston plays
let somebody else do
Fortnite.
the cooking. Tony
right now,
Quigley
okay, sorry.
on the move. He gives it up. Pacito too far out in front.
Jackson James.
And now battle of the Gregs. And this one will go to Gallo. Gallo on the move. He's looking for Patterson. Oh no, the runner. That thing looked like it was made by Northeast Precast. Concrete, solid throughout as it went off the glass. Thankfully, it didn't shatter the backboard. Pacito now on the rebound. He goes for the alley, and Quigley with a
Okay.
but it went in. So Quigley showing off those vertical skills. Gets the 2, and now he's got a chance.
You want to go over there and say hi to Caston?
Play.
Dennis is. Yeah, Dennis is.
He's passing
and tie the ball game.
What?
And he does. 10 apiece.
You already said
With
hi to
just
Cass.
over 3 to go here in the first half. A 10-10
He said
contest.
he'll go say hi to Cass if he says hi. And I said, he already
Brian Murray
He already did.
and Greg Gallo tied to lead all scorers, both on Team Pink with 4 apiece.
Bye. Oh, when he says bye. But
Patterson
then that's too late. That's too late
kicks
to
it over to
play.
Franchetta.
Huh?
Got
Okay,
himself
fine.
a turnover, went off the foot of Brian Murray. He hasn't gotten his leg that high
Jaxie
in probably
James,
about
can you sit
10
there,
years.
Sit.
Quigley now with a chance for Team Blue to take the lead for the first time in this contest. Quigley. Lots of icing. Didn't have a cake to put it on. Gallo breakaway. And a little hoop and scoop. 6 points for Gallo to lead all scores.
Wait, I don't want you smacking this camera.
Pretty sure his blood pressure is probably about the highest of everybody right now, it looks like. Kevin Groman going to the free throw line after a good hard take to his left. 12-10. And the man known as KG looking to
Hey,
add to the
you're pulling
scoring
now.
sheet.
Sit.
Misses the first.
Thank you.
We'll see if he's going to miss the second. Hey, Nick English in the house. All of Vineland's finest. Surprised he's not playing. And that ball is off the mark. So KG comes up empty at the charity stripe. But he's a giving man, I promise you. Ayers now. Inside to Gallo. Gallo. Looks like they're going to call foul on Kevin Groman. But recognizing that there's no depth on either team, nobody can afford to foul out. So it's pretty much a all you can want to eat. By the way, another now Sunday brunch over at La Vida. So if you're familiar with the shopping center where the Acme is, right there off the corner of Main and Chestnut, check out La Vida. So Blues going to the bench. And they're going a little bit deeper. We got council members shooting now. Well, there's a hard take by Coons. And he can't finish. And it won't be the first time. So Coons now.
Over here, baby.
He'll try to go to where he's actually pretty good. And that's on the charity free throw line. So Coons is really good when it matters the least. So I do believe that I just saw him miss the actual free throw, and he hits it. So he's actually gets into the drain, and Coons is on the board. So now it is 14-11. Team Pink out in front, and now a little bit hard of a take, and off the mark, and here comes Quigley. Quigley! A little bit too much on that one. Hamstrings are still intact, so that's a win. And now it's a 3-ball for Brian Murray. Brian Murray off the mark.
Jackie, please sit down. Big boys are going to get you.
Jeff Celebrate.
They're moving, huh?
Usually the guy making the pizzas. But today he's trying to make passes. I would tell him to stick to the pizzas. So Celebrate gets the turnover. Brian Murray from downtown. So Murray trying to turn back the clock. He's got 7.
What are you doing?
Team Pink
No, we're
pushes
not.
the lead to now 6, 17-11. Kevin Groman inside, Celebrate. One last pass. Quickly goes between his legs. But they're going to say it went off of somebody's foot. And they'll remain with the basketball.
Do you want to leave? Then act accordingly. Or I'll take
And now
privileges.
inside we go. Again, that substitution was Cynthia Dorsey-Pratt, who's now on the floor. There's number 12. And that will end the first half of play. 17-11 as both these squads head to the bench and look to tap into the oxygen bottles. And if anybody has a member of the EMS squad, well, now might be a good time to send them over to the bench, because I'm sure there's a few people on both benches that are going to need medical attention. We'll step away, and it'll be 3 minutes for the half. Don't go anywhere. More basketball at the March Madness event here on VFX.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
Clutch first half. How you feeling?
Feel great. You know, I'm going to get back in there. We're going to drain a couple more in this half here just to make sure we get back on top. You know, it's always special when you release the ball and you can call the three early to let everybody know it's going to go in.
Yeah, you predicted it.
Okay.
So, listen, Mayor, it's been like 8 years since I've ever seen you behind in anything.
I know.
Right? But you're down 6 right now.
It's okay.
I mean, how do you feel? You're surrounded by good people like you always are in City Hall, so come back?
I'm confident. We're going to come back in this half. We've got a great team. We're going to get it together. We're warm. We're loose. We just got to...
Second half now as we get things underway here at Vineland High School. It's the 40 and over division. Team Pink versus Team Blue, and Brian Murray leading all scores with 7. He's got 7 already as he leads the charge. And RK Chevrolet's own Jim G, our brother from another, in the house. He'll be joining us relatively soon. So, 17-11 as we continue to go.
That's scared of me. Yeah. You can watch these two really quick. I gotta start warming up. I gotta go to the bathroom really quick. Steven?
There's Jim G. Hugs and kisses all around. Fresh off the plane from the airport in Florida and into the gym. So, he and his RK Chevrolet family and friends always getting the job done. Of course, there's a lot of people on the court trying to get the job done, but that in itself is questionable. And now it's going to be Tony Quigley trying to close the gap. Quigley, little hoop and scoop, and that one is not going in. Team Pink still out in front by 6. And there's a 3-ball by Harris, and Harris
nice
knocks
shot.
it down.
Okay, Jay.
So now fresh off of the flight from Fort Myers, none other than Jim G, the proud owner of RK Chevrolet, Kia, and Subaru. And of course, we'll call him the head of Team Sandy, making strides against breast cancer. And there's Kevin Groman as he drops 2. So Jim, welcome back.
Wow, Blitz is down, dude.
Oh, a long while, buddy. Long while for sure.
And I walked in, got to say hello to some
Better start hitting some threes, bud. Fundamental.
installed. You have to pass the ball 5 times.
It's like no one wants to shoot the ball. You know what I mean?
It's amazing how that plays out, isn't it? So, but yeah, a great event nonetheless. The mayor got smart and they created 2 over 40 teams. So neither one of these teams are eligible for the championship. Thankfully for the viewers at home, because this could be painful to watch.
Technically, I guess the workers' comp insurance went down at that point in time. No one gets hurt.
Yeah.
And then everyone can show up to work on Monday.
Yeah.
And I see Nelson Acasio's not playing this year.
Yeah, well, Nelson's retired, so I guess he was nervous to get out on the court.
Gotcha.
You know, so we shall see when it comes to if we have a Nelson sighting, but it's now 20-14, still a 6-point lead. And
did we install coaches' seats over there, or we kick back and just suntan?
yeah, you know, it's funny you bring that up. Rich Vanchetta he's lounging over there across the court, but somehow they let him on the actual court in the first quarter, so he may be in fact injured. So they put a gurney right on the side of the court.
Must be an ice lounger. It's just ice on his whole body.
Yeah. So now back and forth they go. You see, there's Franchetta. You can see him on the broadcast. Yeah, he's having a good time. That's what I'm going to be doing later on, but I don't think I'm going to be holding a water bottle.
No, I think there'll be burger.
Whoa, let's go!
Mayor, showing off the skills.
Right.
He's got
Team
5. He had a
admin.
big 3 in the first half, and now he brings his team back to a 1-possession deficit.
Andy had a 3, huh?
He did, and he called it. It was in the air, and he waved to the camera, threw the 3 up. It was like election night. He was so confident. So it's one of those deals where you know you got a good team when you're surrounded by talent. And I kind of look out on the floor and I thought to myself, so Tony Quigley stacked this over 40 team, but Team Pink is not having it. There's a roller. To bring you up to speed, Brian Murray, the fire marshal, he leads all scorers with 7.
With 7?
Yeah, and he hasn't led him anything. So
There's one pass to let's see. Oh, Tony's going to
Quigley.
deep.
Yeah. Quigley is a part-time meteorologist. He keeps trying to get it to rain. He keeps shooting the ball higher and higher. And there's Murray. He just keeps stacking them up like citations over at the fire inspection. So he might generate revenue by writing those, but I don't think he generates any score points.
I understand
Oh, Quigley from deep.
a lot of the police department, they had some testing today, so you listened to some players today.
Yeah, they did. I mentioned a little bit in the first half, so some of Vineland's finest, wishing them the best of luck. And the sergeant's exam, I believe, is today. So certainly something I would never be qualified to do. But we wish them the best of luck. And now a little bit of pause in the action. And now it's a 1-point game. So, Jim, this event kind of was something that started out as fun and an idea. And now for the last few years, Team Sandy has benefited from the proceeds.
Yeah, no doubt. It was very nice of Anthony and Bob Dickinson and everybody associated with the city to put this fundraiser on, and then they donate the money to Team Sandy. It's one of, we've had 5 events this year at the dealership, and it's the 6th with Sands. Helped us raise $185,000 last year. Now we're already planning our fundraiser for this year. And hopefully this year we get over $1 million in total donations.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal story, and you talk about pride being right here from the city of Vineland. So, you're a humble guy, too humble sometimes, I like to say. But for those that don't recognize or realize it, RK Chevrolet is the #1 car dealership in the country for raising money for breast cancer.
Yeah, we are. It is Chevrolet backs that up nationally, and they ask all the dealers across the country to get involved. And I think we may have wound up last year totally nationally outside of dealerships. including your Hard Rocks and Walmarts and all that, sixth in the nation. So
Unbelievable.
Something we're very proud of. We have a board that starts planning these things out. Matter of fact, we have in 2 weeks our first meeting to start planning the rest of the year out, put a plan together, and it's unbelievable when you mention something to somebody in reference to breast cancer. They either have had a family member, a friend affected by it, or know somebody, so everybody always wants to get involved. So this thing has sort of grown from a small poker game in a friend of ours' basement to this.
Yeah, and the thing that I admire.
And the poker was donations only.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to break any rules.
So, but the way that the events have evolved and kind of the mission, of course, your late great legendary wife Sandy G always believed in inclusion. She always wanted to include everybody. She was known to be the baseball mom to everybody's kids, even though it wasn't her own. So now to kind of see these events in her true spirit, everybody has a chance to get involved. So it's like, hey, today's a basketball game, then there's a golf tournament, or there's a poker tournament, or there's an event, there's a car show.
The event at the Claridge that Brian Dewaney helps put on. Yeah, starting when we moved to town here, that's how we really met a lot of people, is through Little League. And you could hear Sandy cheering in the stands for every kid. Sometimes I thought she cheered louder for other kids other than Andrew or what have you, but that was just her. She just wanted to see kids having fun and playing in a team sport and realizing all the great things that happen when you play in a team sport. So.
Yeah, and so a lot of teamwork that happens throughout, not just the dealership, but throughout the community. You also mentioned with that level of fundraising that you guys have been able to lead, there's also that opportunity you're trying to break through is to get an actual research grant named.
Yeah, so it was last year, we thought 175, it was the year before, now they've raised it over $200,000 for each event. So if you raise that in one event or one calendar year, so we always deal with Making Strides of Ocean City, they'll name a research grant after Sandy. So that's been our goal, is to have something neat like that put out there and have a research grant named after her. And we get so much support from our employees, our friends, family, vendors, actually complete strangers. We've had people put on their own events. We have a friend Lori here that put on a comedy show and donates the money to our team. We have other Chevrolet dealers. Our friends up in Marlton, Elkins, Jason donates his money that they collect in the dealership to our team. So they know we've really have grown this, and people just want to be part of it, and it's unbelievable just the support we've got.
Well, I think the one thing is, you guys have found a way to actually put the fun in fundraising.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are involved with nonprofits and volunteer organizations. Like, it's difficult work, right? At the end of the day, it is.
I'm telling you, after the walk in October every year, we need a break because it is just nonstop. So we're still trying to, do business and provide services over at the dealership, and then still plan everything out, get everything handled, raise the money, talk to people, get involved, and then come October after the walk, that's sort of like the culmination. Everyone's like, let's take a little time off here and breathe and relax, and then go from there. So. Yeah.
Well, again, it's always something that I love being a part of, take great pride in, and over the years, it just gets bigger and better, and more people like to get involved, and it's that word of mouth. And when you have such a great experience and it's such a great reason, it's hard to not want to be a part of it. And speaking of which, we're under 6 minutes to go, and this has become a 1-point basketball game. And Nick Penza with the big
see those
reflection.
cat-like reflexes from Nick Penza.
I think I just tore a rotator cuff reaching for the basketball. But anyway, so your travels down to Florida, how's it been, man?
It was good. We were planning on staying in February. We were heading to New Orleans for a convention, and Sort of strange weather happened in New Orleans. They got 8 inches of snow and they didn't know what to do. So they canceled our flight. So I said, all right, we're going to Florida sooner. So we've been down there for the last 5.5 weeks.
Well, your timing was impeccable because you didn't miss much in terms of the weather here. So it was it's been a little rough. So
it is funny though. You walk around here today, how warm it is here, what we're used to. So you'll see people in shorts and hoodies. Down in Florida, if it's 65, I've seen people with hats and gloves on. It's the most amazing. And then I'm walking around with shorts, and they look at me like I have a third head. I'm like, what's going on here? Yeah, they're not used to it. The blood has thinned out when you stay in Florida.
you know, hey, the golf game hopefully has improved a little for you.
Absolutely not. I get to play with Brian DeWinney and Jared DeWinney, but it seems like the more I play, the worse I'm getting. So.
It's all
I don't know what to say about that.
It's all cyclical.
Yeah.
So we're about north of 5 minutes or so left in this contest. It's a 1-point game, so bragging rights are certainly on the line. And I guess from a strategic standpoint, if you're an employee of City Hall, do you really want to be on the team that beat the mayor on Monday?
No.
Me either.
Job security is paramount.
We'll see what happens.
Yes.
5 minutes left to go.
I like how Bob Dickinson took the role of coach.
Yeah, Bobby D. I talked to him earlier before the game. Of course, he's usually featured in this contest. He's been on a bit of the the DL or the IL, if you want to call it.
Yes.
So we expect to see him back on the floor next season. But in the meantime, he's the coach. And right now, Team Blue is ahead. And as being the guy that's the city business administrator, I think you certainly want to win going into Monday.
No doubt about it. You want to tell the mayor how well he played.
Yeah, and they'll show them some replay highlight videos. I'm sure we'll cut out most of the bad stuff. And believe me, that's a lot of bad stuff. So Team Pink continue to move. It's Hares. He's for 3, and that one rolls off the rim.
How is Dennis Coons doing that here?
Well, he defended his free throw shooting title.
Okay.
So he's back-to-back. But as far as this game goes, I have him down for 1. He actually missed a free throw in the game.
So essentially 1 more point than a dead person.
That's right. You or I, sitting right here, have scored better than he has. Franchetta gets
out of the chair.
Out of the chair. So I guess the icy hot must have worked. Gallo, the runner for 3. You don't see that, well, ever. That's off the mark. And now Dennis Coons. He's in charge.
A lot of walking back on defense here.
Oh, yeah, look, just travel. Nobody cares.
But hey.
Oh, Lord. It's a comedy show.
Dr. Naismith is turning over his grave right now.
Look at this. I mean, Jeff celebrates falling and he can't get up. and, well, we got to get a shot of that on the middle of the floor.
Right.
So down he goes. There's Celebrate. And he's almost about that age at this point where he's going to need one of those medical alert bracelets. It just went off.
I have a feeling Jeff's going to be a little sore tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, now you have it in the iPhone. Apparently, like your iPhone, if it thinks that you fell, or is that your watch?
That's the watch, yeah.
Okay. So maybe they at least got to get that guy.
I think the watch to the phone to your ring to everything else alerts everybody that you were down for the count.
Kevin Groman bullies his way to the hole. Can't get it to go.
Gets his own rebound.
Best dressed guy on the floor, though, today.
Yes.
Kevin Groman. Sporting all that pink. Headband, wristband, socks. Hares gives it to Gallo. Gallo with the runner, and he gets it to fall.
Nice.
So Gallo, unofficially, I have him with 8, but we were talking a bit. It's still a 1-point game, and people are literally sitting on the edge of the seats, if not trying to hide their eyes from what they're watching. So they told us this was going to be a basketball game, but really what it...
Coons from deep down.
Coons!
Great.
Wow. Wow. Turn back the clock, Dennis Coons. He acts like he knew what he was doing.
You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him.
Yeah. His wife says it's not that hard to contain him. He doesn't move too quick. So that ball gets stripped, and now it's going to be out in front. So Tony Quigley checking back in for Cynthia Dorsey-Pratt. She did a nice job getting some minutes there for Team Blue. There's Dennis Coons looking around as if he's lost, which is something we're normally used to seeing. Gallo for 3. Gallo throws up a brick made by Northeast Precast. And that one was reinforced. And now it'll be Headley. Headley gets fouled.
We have a foul. I didn't know the refs had a whistle.
Nah, so I I didn't realize how many bricks that Northeast Precast was going to donate for this event, but man, it seems like it's an unlimited supply right here in the gym. So thanks to John Ruga and his team. Oh, and Headley throws one down. I think that's Headley's first point of the game. So he'll want to clip this highlight on BFA and play it back on his LinkedIn profile.
Go with the lefty.
Southpaw shimmy can't fall for free throw number 2. So Jim, we were waiting for an internet reinstall call early this morning. So one of City Hall's newest teammates, Drew Stasic. So luckily he's better with math than he is at basketball because
How did he look?
it was embarrassing.
Well, if it was baseball, it'd be a different story.
Yeah, well, from a basketball standpoint, I mean, we only asked him to change his name by the end of the day. But other than that,
I'm sure Emma's still very proud of him.
oh, yeah, I'm sure, and she'll have to listen to him make excuses about why he couldn't score
Now,
later
will
on.
his older brother, Dougie, not let him forget about this performance?
Well, on cue, I mean, there he is. He's supporting to the point that he's going to go play golf instead of watching his brother play.
Smart man. He's got golf balls he has to look for in the woods instead of watch his brother play.
Yeah, some people call it golf. Other people call it a nice walk in the woods. There's Drew Stasic. He's going to be next with Team Gray. But it is a pretty fun event as always, and I always tell people, you tune in, you're going to see plenty of sarcasm and very little basketball.
Yes.
Both on and off the court. But it is for a great cause. Everybody always has a smile on their face, great time. A pretty good food spread over there too, buddy. So Crumb's Bakery came up with some really goods over there, so be sure if you're in the building to hit that.
I'm going to have to hit that in between games.
Yeah, and I was told, and I think, because I know you like hoodies as much as I do, I believe there are event hoodies for sale for donations online.
Really?
Yeah, we got to get some because they're really sweet. So Team Pink,
counting down.
looking, they're trying to hold on. It's a 1-point game. I mean, in theory, it could be anybody's game, but Team Blue is holding on right now.
24 seconds, playing for one possession here.
Yeah, Team Pink is going to huddle up and pull straws of who's going to be bold enough to try to beat the Mare with a last-minute basket. Nobody wants that.
No.
Nobody wants that shot, but someone's got to try.
Remember, boys, job security.
And now a phantom whistle blown by a former official for Kansas City Chief football. It was just dialed up. There was no reason for the whistle, but Team Blue, when they needed it the most, they went Mahomes.
I think Pink team's ready to say, all right, we'll lose by 1 point. It's all right.
Pink team trying to keep their pride. Pacito nailing the coffin. It misses, but it won't matter. Mayor Anthony Finucci's Blue squad takes down Team Pink 30-29. It was a nail biter, Jim.
Barn burner.
I tell you, I've never seen. I mean, the good news is my pen didn't run out of ink from all of the
all the stats
I had to keep there. But
I think the biggest stat was how many passes were in this game.
Oh, it was. Nobody wanted to actually be seen on video
shooting.
Yeah, because they know that they'll live in infamy. So it looks like they're going to advance. So I believe the championship game is now what's going to follow next. So it's going to be Team Red versus Team Gray. There's a lot of people limping off the court. I mean, look at Celebrate and Franchetta right now.
Wow.
I mean, it looks like the Vineland Fire Department is doing a wellness check.
Yeah, there is a wellness check going on. A lot of blood pressures being taken.
Yeah, nobody's running in with a defibrillator, so that's a bonus.
I know. Y'all know your
But
every move.
nonetheless, good sportsmanship, good people there. And it's all for a good cause. But Jim, this Team Red squad, they did show a little bit of talent from what I could remember when we couldn't get online because of internet challenges in the building this morning. Team Gray looks like they're in the best shape.
I know Steve Haig has promised to win today.
Well,
Put it out on the line.
he did pretty well in the three-point contest. I think he had 20 points in his round.
Did he really?
He had 20. And then number 4, there's Tony Quigley. who, again, he looks like he held up a 7-11 before he came to play today, but that's okay. He's headed back to try to see if he can maybe help us out with some more internet. And the fine ladies over there running
Krista
the table,
Dickinson
collecting
there.
some donations. Yeah,
Their lovely
Krista.
parents there.
Yeah, so Krista Dickinson and fam. Yeah, again, this is just another display of why it's so great for these type of events where families get together, they hang out for the day for a great cause.
Do you think some of these guys pack the sneakers away till next year?
Oh, you can tell. I mean, you look around the court, some of these look like they're brand new out of the box.
Right.
I mean, Drew Stasic included. Does it look like he ever put those sneakers on his feet? They look straight out of a box.
I think he went out and bought them just for this event.
Yeah, he was claiming that he needed some work or practice on his game. I was like, maybe you shouldn't have waited. Look at the spread. There we go.
Wow.
Jim, look at those breakfast sandwiches. What are we doing over here?
What are we doing over here? We should
We're in the wrong spot. Can we get a delivery?
These two Galvones over here need to eat.
Yeah, well, I can guarantee you, Nick Penza, the camera op, he's got the camera in one hand and a sandwich in the other right now. Guaranteed. If we did a close-up of him, you're going to see him walk back. But, I mean, he could at least bring us a tray.
Right?
I mean, there's plenty. Look at that. Man,
Do you think our buddy Krista would hook us up?
Yeah, no delivery over there. But, again, we really appreciate all the volunteers for this event. And I was told by Tony Quigley, as a matter of fact, that before everybody walked in the gym, they raised more money this year than last already.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So, you know,
That's
more and more
unbelievable.
people will really enjoy the event. They're stepping up. Local, there are a lot of local businesses that have been, part of this and making sure that
Here goes our buddy Dennis Coons over here. Nothing but good stuff.
nothing but great things, Dennis Coons.
Yes, hitting the three-pointer there.
Yeah. And he walked away. All right.
He wants nothing to do.
He's like, nah, man, don't
He didn't want to
put me on
relive
there.
that game.
Oh, Lord. So, I'm going to go through and check out some of the people that stepped up to sponsor this fine event this morning. Of course, the mayor leading the charge with A.R. Finucci Real Estate. Fresh Wave Fruit and Produce. Catch the Fresh Wave. Richie Allen and the team at Allen and Associates, located right there on Brewster Avenue, just off of Chestnut, practically a 9-iron from where we're sitting. John Ruga and the team at Northeast Precast. And First Choice Freezer and Cold Storage over there in the Industrial Park. GE Mechanical. Of course, they don't have to worry about things heating up in here because everybody's shooting is ice cold. The Hardenberg Biondi Insurance Group. They step up again for 2 years in a row. And our buddy Bobby Penza and the RAP Performance team. Grab your performance apparel and promotion items from RAP. So there's Drew Stasic warming up, and he can't possibly get enough practice prior to this game to make him look somewhat of a basketball player, but I guess we'll find out how that goes.
We'll see how it goes.
So yeah, so again, a lot of great teams, and of course, DJ Seth. So Seth V over there doing a great job dropping the dimes, the ones, the twos, and it's just a really festive, laid-back type of environment.
There's Drew Stasic's sinking the three.
And Lori Coons is on the run. She's literally running away from Dennis, but who can fault her? So the championship game, I guess this is being dubbed, is coming up next and on deck. So Jim, talk about what's on deck for Team Sandy. So what do you think? Because you're meeting next week, you said. So what do you think the first event is going to be?
So the first event will probably be planning the car show down at the Millville Raceway. But we're also next Saturday, I go to a dinner in Hamilton because Our Lady of Mount Carmel Festival, we put a car out there. And then they raise money, and then they turn around and donate back to Team Sandy.
Oh, awesome.
So we have meetings on that going next Saturday, this size, but it will probably be the car show. Then Our Lady of Mount Carmel is in July. Then this year, so that may be.
It was pretty awesome that the poker event got moved to the Millville,
track,
New Jersey Motorsports Park.
Yeah. So that got moved there. And then we have the always the big event down at the Claridge Hotel in Atlantic City, and that normally happens in September. So, and then I'm missing one other. I think there's one other event I'm missing.
The golf tournament.
The golf tournament. Yes, we always have that. That's down at Running Deer last year, and
that's
Ron and Liz were very gracious to help us out in having that. And it was the first annual that was helped put on by Doug Souter and Brian DeWinney, and just put together. And first year they raised $18,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and it's a fun event. So that there is a 4-club challenge. Where everybody gets 1 club.
Yeah. 4-club challenge, and then we have the longest drive contest, which is with a peep marshmallow. So it probably doesn't go longer than 15 yards. And then we have the putting contest, blindfolded, dizzy putting.
Yeah.
And then we raise some money in that aspect too.
Yeah. So again, I mean, all of these events have that just infusion of fun, uniqueness to them.
Yes.
Like even the car show, you know, if you just, again, there's no athletic ability, there's no gamesmanship. It's just you come out, you check out some awesome rides, and a lot of just great fun.
It's unbelievable when you see the cars that come out, and then when you get somebody, George Pettit brought out, and he completely redid this vehicle, and just seeing the pictures in the from start to finish of it was just broken down into something small, and then you just see what the creation that he has now. Those cars are all over the place now. I think last year we had 100 vehicles down at the park. So
yeah, and hopefully this year it'll be 101, and the new the 2024 Camaro that was customized by our good friends at RK Chevrolet will actually make it to the show this year.
Let's hope so. It was a few days beforehand that.
Yeah, so good story there. So as what I would call it, one of my childhood dream cars. So I wanted a Camaro. Of course, the team at RK Chevrolet steps up, finds me the beautiful 2024 shark skin Camaro, and we get it customized. Got a light kit. It's got powder coated calipers. It's got the sills, everything that I wanted, and literally the day before the show.
Well, I think it was less than 12 hours after you got it.
Yeah. So I got the car back, right? 12 hours, and then somebody decided that they needed to sideswipe me on the side of $295.
So. I laughed, but I knew you were ready to cry, because if you didn't laugh, you were going to cry, that the car did not make it into the car show. The Camaro did not make it into the car show.
Wasn't looking car show material.
No, it was not.
But nonetheless, beautiful vehicle. And listen, truth be told, there's a lot of cool things that this time of the year start to happen in that car industry. So over there, RK Chevrolet, Kia, Subaru. So what do you recommend to people just in terms of keeping care, service of the cars? Anything specific that you would say, hey, you want to do this time of the year as the weather's getting ready to change and people are going to be in the car more?
I would just tell everybody, because we do see this quite often, just follow the maintenance schedule. Because if you follow the maintenance schedule of any manufacturer, it doesn't necessarily have to be Chevrolet, Kia, Subaru, Toyota, then if something was to ever go wrong with the vehicle outside of the warranty, the manufacturers are willing to help you a little bit out there. And if you can show them, hey, I did everything I was supposed to do, that's my recommendation. Just follow the maintenance schedule that the manufacturer suggests, and the dealer suggests. And then if you do that, the car should run okay. But God forbid something is to happen, you have that to back up. And when you have to ask for some goodwill from the manufacturer or the dealer, they're more than willing to help out.
Well, the Camaro is due for its first service, matter of fact, and so I got the alert, I got the call from my friends at RK Chevrolet Service, so I think it's going to be in this week, as a matter of fact. So time flies when you're having fun.
So I was in Florida, Andrew and John rewrapped the Team Sandy Camaro. So we have
you haven't seen it? Corvette.
Oh, Corvette, sorry, said Camaro. Corvette. So that should be on display when I get back to work on Monday. So I've seen some pictures. I haven't seen the final product.
I'm surprised they even let you see the pictures.
Yeah, I know.
Did you have to approve that? You didn't have a
No,
vote.
I don't think I had any say
It's only your car.
No, and I think I've driven it once.
Yeah.
Around the park.
It's a beautiful Corvette, by
Because
the
it's
way.
going from event to event. So.
All right, so it looks like we are ready to go. Team Gray versus Team Red. And take a look at my updated rosters. And we are underway. So the DJ continues to go and wasted no time for Team Gray. So number 4 is Ethan Fernandez.
Now.
And there's a good look. There's Potts. You remember that name, Jim.
Oh, yeah, baseball player.
Tovine Potts. So 2 points is on the board. It's Potts connect. And now there's a 3-ball from downtown. You mentioned Steve Haig. And I feel like I turn around. And there's guys doing double duty. So Tony Quigley is wearing number 3 in gray. He's back on the floor.
Oh, he's going to be sore tomorrow. But you gotta love the participation.
And there's a roller.
I'm sure there was pressure from Steve Haig put on him to play.
You got to step up and.
Don't go too far to the bottom. They don't get smashed.
They're going to continue to roll. So now this is going to be Cintron. And he gives it up. And there's your 3-point champion. But Munoz wasn't even close. He wasn't even a chump. Forget a champion.
I think it was the defense of Drew Stasic that threw him off a little bit.
It's just you just can't even imagine. So Greg Gallo is wearing 12 in this game. There's Haig.
Steve Haig for 3 downtown.
So Haig connects, and don't look now, but they are in the lead, 3-2 in this shootout. And amazing that the championship teams in this gym are wearing red and gray. Who would have thought?
Who would have thunk it?
And there's a strip. Drew Stasic, he's going to give it up. Oh, that's weak. I mean,
most would say that's unselfish.
Weak sauce. Look, they're yelling. Ethan Fernandez like, dude, why didn't you take it?
I think that was unselfish play on Drew's part.
Yeah, he's the rookie over there in City Hall, so I guess there's
protocol.
Pecking order. So the new guy.
Now he's looking for the alley-oop. He doesn't want it.
He just have him back in the corner.
He wants a dunk.
He wants the open 3.
Oh, Haig. Well late on the pass.
So 5-2 now, Team Gray. And Munoz able to get it to go.
I know.
So he answers back. And now it's a 5-4 game. So it's the nail biter early that everybody would expect. We're not sure if that's Drew Stasic in the corner or if he's supposed to be sitting over there in the bleachers. Here comes a 3. Fernandez off the mark. Potts, the pride of Sacred Heart High School on the baseball field, is on the move. So now Potts, he looks over to Munoz. These two guys really like to shoot the 3. And now there's a good look by Michael Beltran. 3-ball, and it's good. So the 3-point champion.
3-point champion.
They're going to hit the reset button now, 7-5.
Looks like Haig wants to slow things down here.
Well, back and forth they go. Everyone's got it looks like Team Gray has a bunch of specialists. You got a rebounder. I guess you got a defender out in front, and then Haig is your shooter, and Fernandez and Gallo look like they're your guys that have some athletic ability. And there goes Patterson. Oh, no, that's... Yeah, I thought I'm seeing things, but no. So they got Patterson. Anthony Patterson wears number 6 for Team Red. So there's guys that are playing for multiple teams. And there's nothing better when you're calling a game than for just guys to just randomly get put on new teams.
Oh, it happens in the NBA all the time.
Yeah, at the half, usually.
At the half, they said, I don't want to play for this franchise anymore.
And there's Beltran for 3.
I think LeBron started that trend.
Yeah, Just make up your own team. So now Haig will bring him back across court. Now we got a 9-5 game. So all right, we can adjust our scoreboard.
Haig driving.
Haig can't get it to fall. Miguel Cintron kicks it out.
3 again.
Munoz just off the front of the rim.
Haig strips him.
Haig does trip him, and now they're on the move. Oh, he's got a lane, kicks it to Quigley from the corner. Off the mark. And now it's going to be Gallo. Gallo, triple team, kicks it out. And there's a 3.
Wide open. You can't leave that man open.
The second 3 of the game for Haig. And now Team Gray with 8. So Haig leads all scorers early with 6. And for Team Red, Munoz has 5. Quigley with the turnover. Outlet to Gallo. He's on the move. Brings it hard. Fernandez with the rebound. Step back 3, and that one is long. Patterson and Potts, the law firm, combining for the rebound. Beltran. This is starting to look like an NBA game. Everybody just pulls up from anywhere and nobody plays defense.
The last game, no one wanted to shoot.
No, it was, well, they saw it was a charity event. They kept giving. This team, they're a bunch of takers.
Just shooting. One step over half court, they're thinking about it.
And again, I think this is the first gym most of these guys have found in a long time because nobody appears to have any kind of stamina. Potts. Oh, takes Drew Stasic to school. Dropped him off and handed him his lunch. Somebody hit the defibrillator. 11's gassed. Here comes Quigley. That one is off the mark. So
I think Drew needs to hydrate.
Yeah. Take advice from his good friend Kevin Hood. Speaking of the pride of Vineland, Vineland's own Josh Hood in the game last night with the Mariners Big League Club.
Really?
Yeah, got some time.
How'd he do?
0 for 1 at the plate, and he made the last out of the game over at second base. So it was a solid debut.
Showing.
In prime time, nonetheless.
Wow.
Yeah. So the rare, oh, look at Potts with the hop. Potts now with 6. Team Red 13-8. Quigley trying to get the connection. 3 ball from Haig, and it is pure. 3 threes for number 10. He's back at the head of the scoring column for everybody as now Team Gray down to a 1-possession deficit. Potts, hard take, and he'll go to the line.
I think that's the second whistle called in this half.
Yeah, it's send them to the charity stripe. Should have had something where you could like make a donation for every free throw that they made. Unfortunately, with the lack of talent on this floor, they wouldn't have made any money.
Good thing they had sponsorships.
You could have had guys say, "I'll give you $100 for every free throw that they make." Like I said, the bank.
There you go.
In and out it goes. So good work by our officials. For them, they don't even know what they're looking at.
What did I sign up for today? They're asking themselves.
Well, they kept telling themselves it was for a good cause.
Charity.
Haig feeds it. Gallo looks inside. He's at Fernandez.
There he goes.
And Fernandez with the finish.
I think Gray's still running the same play every time. Drew to the left baseline
Yeah, just leave him out there.
to pull the defense out.
He's trying to draw some coverage to open up some matches, but
Exactly.
nobody believes he's a real threat. And here comes Cintron. And Cintron!
and one.
Count the bucket.
And it gives a little salute to the crowd there.
Yeah. I think he said, "You're number 1," and I'm not sure what finger he used. But the guy's got a great beard.
No doubt.
I mean, look at that thing. I mean,
A
somewhere.
lot of time put into that.
Yeah. I mean, there's a guy over at RK Chevrolet that has a beard that's not quite as nice as that. So, Macho
Mr.
Gonzalez,
Macho
got some
Gonzalez.
work to do. Oh, there goes Stasic with the rebound. He finally contributed something.
He's on the stat sheet.
He is. Usually he's the guy working part of the production for BFA. So Gallo,
Wow.
up
Nice
and
move.
over. Can't get it to go.
Fernandez deep down. Quickly follows up.
Quigley with the rebound.
Nice. See that?
Quigley finally on the board.
On the shot.
He's got 2. I think some of these guys don't realize that rebounding is actually an important part of the game. Because literally everybody shoots and everybody just watches. It's like you're at home.
Rumor has it.
Yeah. These guys thought they were on the couch at home watching. You're on the court, guys. You're on the court. Now here goes Munoz, 3-point champion. Beltran inside to Cintron.
Oh, big move.
Cintron double move, and
Foul.
Drew Stasic picks up another foul.
You don't think his strategy is to hopefully foul out?
Well, the problem is if you look at the bench,
They invited a lot of empty chairs.
I mean, those guys are on a pretty good diet. They're on the bench. They're all ready to
And
go.
if you look in the background there, the shot past Drew, looks like everyone's lining up for the food there.
Yeah, look, and there's the mayor
the
and
mayor.
Dennis, yeah. I don't see any delivery over to the table yet, though. Cintron knocks one down.
Name streets after them, one way.
4:45, clock continues to melt. Haig brings Team Gray back across the middle of the court. Quigley off the mark.
With the pick to free up Hank.
Yeah,
Does
good,
not go down though.
good pick and roll. But, you know, he's also the guy that says LeBron James is best player ever over Michael Jordan.
Is that what Drew Stasic says?
I mean, looking at the way he plays basketball, I got to believe he doesn't really know much about the game
wow.
to make that kind of comment.
This is the under 40.
Hey, Jordan's the GOAT. 3 ball, Fernandez. Oh,
Good hustle by
rebound.
Stasic.
He kicks it back to Gallo. He's on the stat sheet. Oh,
He's scrapping.
scrap. You going full court press. Fernandez kicks it back. Haig.
To Quigley.
Quigley for the wing.
3.
Yes.
Yes.
It's getting intense. Team Gray. They've got the lead. Quigley makes the connection. Quigley trying to get the team pumped up. I think he's talking smack. He said, somebody get me a hoagie.
Having ready for halftime.
And Munoz is fired up. Look at him. He's going right to the line, Jim, and there's a lot of intensity there.
I see Nick English across the way. Is Nick playing?
Yeah, well, we needed Nick earlier when we were struggling to get internet service. Again, I kind of laughed. If you look at all of the guys from the IT division in City Hall, you got Tony Quigley, you got Kevin Groman, you got Nick English, right? And not one of them could step in and help us get a connection this morning. Come on, guys. Come on.
We had to call in.
We had to call in.
Jared DeWinney.
Jared DeWinney comes in.
Before he flies to Florida to fix this thing.
3 ball, Quigley.
again.
Yes. And that one off the mark. Step back 3, Fernandez. He drains
Gray
it.
are living off the threes.
7 points for Fernandez, and 21-18 now is the score. So Team Gray with a 1-possession lead. And it does look, because there is no depth on either of these teams, and some of these guys have already played multiple games, I'm hoping they have a custodian on hand. Because I got a feeling we may find some things on the floor that we're not going to be able to show on the broadcast. I can almost feel it.
Everybody keeps looking up at the scoreboard. I'm not sure they're checking the score. I think they're checking the time.
Yeah, the score is pretty much invisible at this point. So they're back up off of the bench. And
The mayor wants to know what's going on with Team Gray over here.
I mean, the mayor's enjoying himself. He's literally on the floor
With a
sandwich. But he doesn't have yet one for us. I keep saying, there's DJ Seth dropping the rhymes all day long. Probably why we're going to get some copyright strikes or something on YouTube, but that's all right. It's all a good day's work. And now we're back to action. It's Beltran. We're about 3 minutes away from halftime. And Fernandez and Quigley fight over the rebound on the same team.
Towel on Potts.
They're going to call it on Potts, and some of these guys are confused because they've already worn, it's like their third color jersey. Drew Stasic now running the point. That lasted 10 seconds. He gives it up to Haig. Haig now kicks it out to Fernandez.
Living off the threes.
Fernandez with
Box out.
the rest of his team.
Gallo, nice box out.
Gallo's a player.
Yeah.
I mean, he rocked it in the over 40 division, but he's holding his own here with these youngsters.
Step back three.
Fernandez going to go quickly. The board and the bucket. 7 for the captain. And now Munoz gets stripped. Drew Stasic gets a hand in there. Quigley went to do a little Tom Brady to Randy Moss stuff. Fernandez looking for help. He's going to go to the lane, the floater, and the finish. Team Red, they're going to want to hit the oxygen bottle and probably a few other things.
They're looking for 140 left.
7-point lead. Munoz launches a 3, and Gray gets another board, and Fernandez out in front. He's got Gallo back and forth. Too much mustard and no hot dogs. I think Team Gray can actually feel it. Oh, and there's Patterson, downtown Quigley. Pulls down the board. Egg. Yahtzee. No good. Well, if you got points for turnovers, there'd be a lot. Unfortunately, that's not the case. So it's still 25-18. Want to thank our BFA crew, Charles Hope and Nick Pensa in the house today, and Pat Rush back in the virtual remote studio. Guys doing a good job, and again, it was a little bit of heavy lifting this morning trying to troubleshoot technology, which is certainly something I'm horrible with. Stasic out to Gallo. Gallo, Fernandez, and he almost launches himself into the stands.
Nobody wants the ball.
So just about 40 seconds approximately left here in the first half. It'll give us a chance to probably get a sandwich.
You think so?
I'm feeling it because I got to imagine it's going to be like a 10-minute halftime because these guys are going to need it. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's still a 7-point. It's like a football game, 7-point lead. You know, hit the make sure you get the extra
running
point.
Time to the last minute.
Bobby Dickinson and Krista Dickinson talking strategy with Mayor Finucci. Haig for 3. Fernandez rips down a board, step back from the corner. That one's long. Quigley and Stasic trying to put the pressure on. Red's going to have one last heave, hopefully not on the floor. And it's out of bounds. That'll end the first half of play. 25-18 here in the championship round. You're watching March Madness, City of Vineland fundraiser for Team Sandy G, right here on BFA Sports. We'll be back, everybody.
That we've all had enough keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think
And we're back here on BFA Sports. Second half now under the way. Doug Stasic and Jim G on the microphone. Team Gray enjoying a 7-point lead, and Team Red trying to do something about it. Steve Haig at 9 points, along with Ethan Fernandez to lead Team Gray, and Fernandez starts where he left off.
They're going to live and die by the 3-point team.
So on we go. Step back three.
Rainbow.
On and off the mark.
Fernandez with the real bad. He's going to go coast to coast.
And now.
Trying to create contact. Got a little out of control.
And there's a good move by Gallo as he tries to take it inside, but that one is not going to make it happen. And they're going to continue to try to close the gap, and that little guy hit the deck hard.
Yeah, man down.
Luckily, he's got his SWAT vest on. So Potts now, we're number 9. He's back out front. Kicks it to the corner. It's Munoz. Munoz to Cintron. And Drew Stasic. Well, that was special. And now it'll be Beltran back on the move. Potts now, the floater. And it's good. Fernandez now back out in front.
Drew's going to look for the rebound.
Drew's wide open underneath. And he can't connect on the bunny. Man, that's like having a free bag of money and complaining that it's too heavy. So now Quigley with the rebound. He passes it ahead, and underneath is Gallo for 2.
I think Red forgot which side of the court they're defending.
30-18, a commanding lead. Trying to hoist the Mayor's Cup, if there even is one. Kicks it to the corner, in and out. So just off this side is Munoz.
Quickly doing the dirty work and has the...
and Fernandez, it's long.
And fouls up again. He's got to have a dozen rebounds at this point.
Quigley is he's fixated underneath. I mean, look at him, he's fired up. He's going to be playing this back time and again. And it's kind of panic time for Team Red. They're down 14. I mean, I'd be fearful looking at a guy like Quigley. I mean, look at this. I mean, he's a bad man.
This is his 3rd game, isn't it?
He looks like he's probably driving a motorcycle. I don't.
Pulled up outside his boat, got off, and
yeah, he's a Chevy guy, by the way.
I know.
He's a Chevy guy.
No
Good fun. Love Tony Quiggs. TQ, always on point. Always likes to promote the city and make sure everybody's having a good time. And you know, again, this was something that he put together.
Yes, he did.
And some people don't realize over in Hamilton, he actually runs their basketball league.
Really, did not know that.
Yeah, so he gives a lot of time to the youth. Sets up a good men's league over there too. So good job there by Tony Quigley, and I always know that I can jab at him and not fear too much of him coming back at me. But I'm sure at some point I'll get under his skin.
All these fun facts you're getting.
Yeah.
You're not getting this any. You could be tuning in to Comcast. You're not getting this.
So Cintron he'll draw the contact and he'll go to the line. And that one is drained. And he gets the second. So back to back.
To cut the lead to 12.
Yeah.
They need a defensive stand right here. Downtown.
3 ball for Quigley. Off the mark. Step back 3 for Fernandez, and it is good.
He called for it.
Nice job there by Ethan Fernandez. blocks now. Gets it to Munoz. Oh, and he carries. Big pressure there by Drew Stasic out in front. Gets him to get charged with a traveling violation. 10.5 minutes to go. And Team Gray, Jim, they're pouring it on. And probably Team Red's going to be pouring a lot of pints later on to forget about this one.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. This many points.
Well, give credit to Team Gray. You generally, in these kind of charity events, you don't see as much defense, but they're putting it on. Fernandez
looking for the call.
Yeah.
Not getting it.
Oh, Quigley with the block. Wow. Quigley to Gallo. Team Gray is on the run. Dude, Gallo, listen, man. If I get
reminiscing Bob Cousy.
Yeah.
Back to Bob Cousy.
If I get a chance for a team next year, I might go Gallo first round pick in this event. I mean, this guy has contributed consistently all day long.
I have a feeling if he goes to the charity stripe, he's going to be shooting like Rick Barry with the underhand free throws. He's a throwback.
Fernandez back to Gallo. Gallo maybe rushes that one a bit. I'm laughing because you can see now some of the competitive juices that are pouring out. I'm looking at Quigley and I'm looking at Stasic, and they are set on defending down low. They are not even letting. It's actually pretty funny.
We're going to defend the lead.
Yeah, they're like, no.
Good strategy on their part.
You can shoot outside all day long.
You think when they had the team huddle at the last break, they talked about that?
Yeah, well, I actually think that Stasic's first day on the job, he erroneously, and I'll say allegedly, maybe had sent an email calling out Quigley to potentially do something, and I don't think it was necessarily good timing or well received. So needless to say, he's following every order that Quigley is putting out here, both in City Hall and on the court.
Smart move.
Got to earn your keep, earn your stripes. 22-37.
Pick and roll. Someone forgot the roll, but that's all right. Oh, from half court.
My goodness.
Oh, in and out.
Fernandez sweating profusely.
He makes that. He's talking about that all week.
3-ball. Munoz, the three-point champion.
Quigley's got to have
Can't get it to go.
15 boards now.
Yeah, Quigley has set an event record for cherry-picked rebounds.
He may be MVP.
He's going for it. I mean, so Steve Haig was on fire at the beginning of this game, but they haven't really needed his perimeter shooting because they've dominated on the boards. Oh, jeez. And he gets the traveling call. So now
See, look at this. Look at this.
Yeah, Potts is like, anybody got Gatorade out here? Like, these guys are, they're not just sucking wind. They're sucking bad right now.
Yes.
Feeling it.
Saves it. I feel a three coming on from someone.
Look at that pass.
Look at the assist there. There's highlight.
Threads the needle. A little Jalen Hurts to A.J. Brown kind of stuff right there.
Wow.
39-22.
Unless someone else erupts, I think Quigley's MVP of this game.
Yeah, a floater. Munoz gets it to go. But what a great day of events. Team Red trying to play for pride right now because time is not on their side. They're down 15 with 6.5 to go. Patterson now.
I think they're going to just start launching threes.
Yeah. I mean, if you thought it was ugly before.
Step back three.
This is going to, Bank is open.
He called it.
So he called it afterwards. It was a late call, but nonetheless, I guess technically he did. But man, if you thought this was ugly before, this is going to look like the spirit of Halloween in just moments. I mean, you're going to see all kinds of nasty, ugly things. And right on cue, the scrum will start. Now Team Red on the break. Cintron. Quigley looked like he was trying to throw that ball into the third row.
Cintron's starting to talk a little bit. He challenged Haig to take the ball to the hole, and now he...
Somebody points to the scoreboard, though, and reminds him, you're on the wrong side of it.
Gray getting a little sloppy here. Blocked by Quigley. There he is again.
Big defense here by Quigley.
There he is again. He's not even cross half court. He's just going to stay on the defensive side.
Haig for 3, thought about it, and then the ball gets bounced out of bounds, out past the arms of Stasic. The dribble drive. Fernandez.
With the follow-up.
Stay seated, honey.
Now he's posing.
Yeah, he's going back and forth with Cintron.
He's flexing.
17 unofficially for Fernandez.
From downtown.
Munoz, 3-point champion. He's
Can't
launching.
leave him open.
He's got 10.
Down to a 9-point game. Can Gray answer?
Well, Fernandez.
He wants to take it over now.
Him and Quigley are trying to compete for an MVP title that probably doesn't exist. So timeout on the floor with 4:18 to go, we'll call it. And I don't know, are they within reach? I mean, 11 points? Who knows?
They're not sitting in between this break here. Gray is gasping, looking for other.
Yeah, I mean, if we were watching a Cage Fighting Fury Championship match, I mean, they're not even doing the equivalent of pulling out the stool with the ice or the water. Like, nah, get it out of here. Give me another 5 minutes, put it on the clock, and we're going to finish this one. So let's see. And again, want to thank all the sponsors of today's events: AR Finucci Real Estate, Fresh Wave Fruit and Produce, Allen and Associates Insurance Group, Northeast Precast, First Choice Freezer and Cold Storage, GE Mechanical, the Hardenberg and Biondi Insurance Agency, and the official T-shirt provider RAP Performance Gear. So again, thanks to them for their contributions and donations to make this event possible.
Fernandez launches another 3 and answers.
Fernandez is going to go back and watch this game, and it's going to be probably his greatest athletic achievement ever.
He's going to show it to Haig and said, "This is why you need to pass me the ball more." Potts would have run him.
Potts trying to run it back. Still a 12-point game, but nonetheless.
Haig from downtown.
Oh, and it's in and out. Stasic tries to strip him. Red will hold on to the basketball, but time is not on their side. 34, 46. 3-ball, Beltran. And Beltran connects from downtown.
He's asking, just throw me the ball. No one passes me the ball, he said.
His second 3 of the game. I think he had 10 points in the 3-point contest.
Man is pulled out. Look at the clock. Oh, but Haig was feeling it.
Haig can't get it to go. You know, and it's funny, Jim. I question, how did Beltran end up with 10 points in a 3-point contest? I mean, I'm not much of a mathematician, but it's kind of hard to get 10 out of 3. Beltran now over to Potts.
Hopefully that's not the finance department of the city keeping those stats.
Potts trying to escape the haunted dreams for when he used to play for John Triantos. And now it's going to be Munoz. Oh, and he's fouled by Gallo. Gallo hasn't done many things wrong today, but that was one of them.
Don't want to stop the clock when you have this lead.
No, because it's a running clock until it's 5 minutes, and then it continues to stop. So perhaps the door is just barely open for Team Red, but this is a big trip to the line, and Munoz cuts the lead to 8.
At wants a 16-point lead.
I mean, this is turning into a Vegas backdoor special.
The Gray has to
7.
milk the clock, not launch threes.
Heck gonna try to slow it down. If they're looking to score, they're gonna want to try to.
North Carolina 4 corners.
Dean Smith somewhere would be proud. Quigley doesn't care what the game plan is. He's making one up. Fernandez, baseline, and a good one.
I think Fernandez heard me say Quigley was MVP, and he said, not so fast.
No. Yeah, it was Lee Corso, 9. 24 I have right now for Fernandez, which would give him half of the team's production. Bots battling. Egg.
Egg wanted that rebound.
He wanted it bad.
We have a 20-second timeout here.
Yeah, they're gonna call a quick timeout. And I don't know if that's gum or something they picked up from the dispensary over there on Delsey Drive, but they're gonna need probably more things from that place after this game. If not to heal up, to at least forget about what they've experienced for a while.
A lot of sore muscles tomorrow.
Cintron actually going into the bleachers to get his own drink. You don't see this everywhere.
Are they questioning what is in that drink?
I guess they probably should. It's the wrong stuff because it's definitely not performance enhancing based on a Cintron stat sheet. Haig now takes the ball across midcourt. Tries to pick up a pick and roll. Not going to get it. Picks up his dribble. Fernandez, you know he's going to throw it up. Oh, he gets it over to Gallo. Gallo. He forces one.
Pulls it out.
Fernandez, step back 3. No.
Big rebound by Stasic. Haig for 3. That could do it.
Haig knocks it down. It could be the nail in the coffin.
Could be the nail.
His 4th 3 of the afternoon gives him a dozen. Muniz, 12 points to go, under a minute. The Mayor's Cup.
3-pointer banked.
So Potts, he's got 11. Nobody's taking any possessions off, that's for sure. Stasik's wide open, and he cannot score. It's like...
True.
I mean, the only thing more embarrassing than him is being me, watching it. I mean, I feel for the kid. You know, the one thing we never had at our house, would you believe it? A basketball hoop. Never had one. I guess I'll be getting blamed after this.
Football and baseball, that's what it was.
Yeah, hey, man. If they have a charity baseball or softball event maybe in the spring, better luck next time. And that ball goes out of bounds, but nonetheless, with 28 seconds, less than 20, the clock's ticking. 9-point. Egg goes to the hole.
Fat lady is singing.
The referees have put the whistles away.
Smart men.
Gallo puts the finishing touches on this one. And Team Gray repping. Oh.
Bang 3 to end it.
Garbage time 3. Quigley. Couldn't resist throwing the ball the length of the court. And that will do it. 53-45. Team Gray, your champions of the coveted March Madness event right here on BFA. So, Jim, a great day for a greater cause.
No doubt. I want to thank the mayor and everybody who participated in this event. It's amazing what a community can do to help pull together and raise some money for a good charity, and we really appreciate our K Chevrolet team, Sandy, doing this event and then donating the proceeds to our team.
Yeah, and we want to thank our guys too. So our camera operator, Nick Penza, Charles Hope, And Pat Rush back at the studio along with Dave Virgilio that helped with the setup, giving some of their time today for a great cause as well. Listen, man, it's always fun. We love to have an event. The mayor always welcomes us with open arms, and this is something to remind everybody. Cancer is something that does not discriminate. So,
It does not. Nope. And there are so many good causes out there that people can get involved with, and that's why I really appreciate everybody backing us up here from the city and donating to Team Sandy.
We're going to listen into the mayor real quick.
Why did you not get Daddy, why did you not get the trophy? You did not.
Oh, we did. Daddy won.
I thought the Red Wing got it.
Thank you guys very, very much. You do have this opportunity to have some self-pay, willingness to gaming and etc.
Hello. Mommy. Bye.
So the mayor wrapping it up for us, and again, what another great, fantastic day here with the entire crew. And I want to thank the city of Vineland, Mayor Finucci, Tony Quigley, Bobby Dickinson, the business administrator, and for all the participants, the employees of City Hall that have given their time. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. We can't wait till next year. So,
Thank you very much. As always, great job you did.
Thanks, brother. You too. So that'll do it. We're done here at Vineland High. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time at the City of Vineland March Madness event. Good night, everybody.